was enjoying that brass band there, and I cut it off early. Welcome everyone. Hiya band fans. It is Friday night. It is our oldies weekend, so therefore we get through our parade. Are you still playing there, Roy? We get through the parades that we should have had this weekend. Now, we need to go back in time a little bit because we should have had 2 parades on Wednesday night. So first of all, we should have been down in now Aughlis-na-Fin. I'm not sure where they have the parade. Is it Market Hill? But Aughlis-na-Fin, it was the accordion band's parade there on Wednesday night. So this is them at Spa Accordions. 2 seconds. I've been told 2 seconds. Which colours you're wearing tonight, Val, in case I offend? Have you ever heard? The word has gone mad. The word has gone mad. They have taken Gone with the Wind off HBO. They're removing an episode of Basil Fawlty, like a Fawlty Towers. I mean, it's completely and utterly not. Don't even start me. I've been running all week. Hello, everyone. Welcome to you all. Hi, John in Liverpool. Hiya, Diane Robertson over there in Scotland. Hiya, Andrew in Larkhall. Harry in Glasgow. Happy birthday, Kyle Scott from Donaghadee Flutes and Drums. What age are you? 21 again? Huh? Hi, Mary Sloan, John Stevenson, Lyndon Neely, Michelle Newell, Leslie Edgar, Torney, Gillian Douglas Ray, Jensen. Hope you're watching, Jensen. Let me see, Mary Sloan. Huh? Oh, Neil's now ready. Not like us women, do you have to wait for Anne or anything? Roy, wait, I'm reading messages for Neil. Right, we are now going to go to Spa Accordion Band parade last year, and this is Aughlis-na-Fin, whose parade should have been on Wednesday night. Tad saying accordion night you've had Blood and Thunder. Well, the next band is an accordion one. Hi to Ronnie, who is in Portrush on the Whiskey and Beer tonight, Ronnie. My goodness. Jackie is in Glasgow as well. Hi, June in Glenaven. Aughlis-na-Fin parade is out in the country at their own hall between Castlewellan and Clough in County Down. Thank you very much. There's a few have told me that there's Castlewellan. Do you know something? I should have known that because I saw them on another video that I was looking at earlier on. So let's go to the other band whose parade it should have been on Wednesday night and was, of course, here locally in Ballymoney. It should have been the parade for the Vow accordion. And they very nicely did not for me, obviously, but they very nicely did a virtual video to thank everyone in the NHS during the week and also to mark the occasion of their parade. So this is the Vow accordion band doing a virtual version of Orange Field. Minutes of silence begin with this. brilliant there from the Viacordian Band. Fantastic march, Orangefield. I love the way it's a bit like our director starts off in 2/4, moves into 6/8, and there's always a nice bounce whenever you get to the 6/8 sections. Well done by the Vi. Really, really good performance there. Roy Patterson wants to know, does he get the birthday song? Well, Roy. Yeah, Roy. If it's your birthday, then you get the birthday song. There's just too many names this evening. Hi, Bobby and Ayrshire. Also want to say hello to Colin Sloan and Peterhead, Stephen Mackay and Kidderminster. Kenny, of course, the home of Dunmagan Accordion Band in Larne. Alex is looking to kick with the county. Well, Alex, you started enough of a row between me and Roy last week with your county. I don't know what we're going to do with you this week. Mary McKee is watching from the Blue Eden. Billy and Debbie are Malile. Are you down at the caravan, folks? I thought the caravan parks weren't open yet. Tut, tut, tut. So, where would we have been tonight if we'd have been parading? It's not a bad evening down here in Coleraine. It's a bit greyish. You'd think it was going to rain anytime soon, but we're hardy beats. We can parade in any weather, and most of the time we have as well. So, we are going to go to a Freiland next, because it should have been the parade of Pride of the Hillrath Freiland. And this is them at their own parade. We've gone back a little bit. It's 2015, but I thought this was really, really good clip. And Lisa, I think it's filled it in, or Roy, I'm not sure which one I want, but they've told me the name of this tune is Brigadier. So if they're wrong, blame them, not me. Short clip there from Pride of the Hill. I thought it might have been longer, but still enjoyable nonetheless. I actually had found a really old clip of them, and they were absolutely massive when they had was it lighter blue uniforms? It was a really good clip. So we'll have to have that on another night. Now, we also should have been in Macrophilts. My goodness, we should have been all over the place. Tonight alone, there was 4 different parades, which is brilliant, and it shows the health of our culture. Absolutely. So we should have been tonight in Macrophilts, as I say, and it was the parade, or should have been the parade, of Dunamoney Flute Band. I always am amazed by the height of the guys in the back row. Like, I'm not tall, but I'm not short neither. But the guys in their back row are massive height-wise. So this is Dunamoney playing at Ballynahinch's parade in 2014. Donna Money there playing, if I'm not mistaken, Coat of Many Colours. You can keep me right, as I'm sure you will. Heaven forbid I make a mistake on here, huh? Right. Also this evening, we should have been in McCoskin. McCoskin First Flute Band would have been having the parade tonight as well. And this is them from the end of their own parade in 2019. Let me know any more birthdays. Brilliant there from McCoskin. Great video, actually, where you get to hear the full, you know, with no other bands in the background, which is really good. And our last parade this evening. So we're going to do the birthdays after this tune. So let me know anyone who's got a birthday so I can get them all included. And we can all sing happy birthday to them all at the one time. So the next parade, which should have been happening tonight, and the last of our four, is Ballinamallard Accordion. And they would have been, I was going to say they would have been practicing, celebrating the 50th, but next year they will be celebrating. Look at it. Honest to goodness, that's all it is. Look at it. Next year they will be celebrating, is the word I was looking for, their 60th anniversary, which is absolutely fantastic. But this is a little clip of them from their 50th parade, and it was sent to me by Keith Anderson. And Keith says, really enjoying the virtual band parades. He said he looks forward to them every week. It's well seen, he's nothing better to do. He says it's nearly time for a midweek virtual parade to coincide with the start of those. Oh my goodness. Do you want even more grey hairs in my head? Like, I mean, they need covered up as it is. So this is Ballinamallard Accordion at their 50th parade in 2011. And remember, next year, try and make it a big parade for them, because next year will be their 60th. Great there from Bal Mallard. Was really enjoying that. And I was scribbling away. Look, all my wee notes, all my wee post-it notes. Look at the colours they are too. Orange and blue. Totally not intentional, but just the first ones that I grabbed. So while Roy is lining up, we have a load, an absolute tons worth. Only the best people are born in June. Can I just say that now? It's only the best people who are born in June. Just want to get that clear.
I'm guessing that means you're born in June then?
Of course.
No, that means then September is definitely the best month to be born.
Happy birthday to Ruth McCann. It was your birthday during the week. Jeff Burtney wants me to wish his nephew, Jack Hughes, a very happy 9th birthday. And Raymond Newell would like me to wish happy birthday, or like all of us, to wish happy birthday to his niece, Laurel Newell, who was 9 on Wednesday. Also having a birthday on Wednesday was Rebecca. Rebecca, you're getting it twice because I think I wished you a happy birthday last Saturday, as well as tonight. My goodness. Now, let me see what notes have I read and what ones have I haven't. So I am to wish little Miss Jean Kerr, are you watching, from Lisbela Accordion, a very happy birthday for the 14th of June, and that is from Christina Beacon. And of course, Roy Patterson, happy birthday to you as well over there in the US of A. And Courtney Stewart asked if I could wish her Gram a big happy birthday for Monday. And her name is June Moreland, and that is from your granddaughter, Courtney. She says you're a big age. Now, I'm not going to announce the age. You're 21 plus VAT. That's what you are. Alan Knox has asked if I could say happy birthday to Kane Bacon. So absolutely happy birthday there. Now, Sylvia Dave Footed asked me to say happy birthday to Christopher Newton here in Coleraine, and that is from all of the family in Nottinghamshire. Now the next two, I'm going to do them now. They're not birthdays, but when I have all these slips of paper about me, I'm going to do them now. I want to wish Adrian and Pam McElvenna a very happy 60th wedding anniversary for today. Now you're going to get happy birthday, but you know, the sentiments are behind it. The sentiments are behind it. And also, Jim Elliott, I saw you were watching as well. It's not your birthday, but I was told it was the highlight of your week. And Gillian asked if I could give you not only a shout out, but a kiss. Blow you out a kiss. My goodness, that's the first time I've been asked. Well, Jim, are you ready? Are you ready, Jim? Are you sitting comfortably? You ready to catch this? Hope you caught that one. And Jim is the Jim is the bandmaster of Tempo Accordion, and he says he is really missing the parades. So for all of you guys who are having your birthdays, for anyone celebrating their anniversaries, to Eddie and Pam, and just for anyone with any reason whatsoever to celebrate, here is the birthday song that Roy put together. I love this. Happy birthday to you all, and happy anniversary, and just happy Friday to everyone else. What, sure, you know, we might as well look forward to the weekends, because at the moment, some of the weeks are almost like weekends. So I have to admit, now I'm back to work, my weeks are flying. I look forward to the Fridays now, and the Saturdays, I have to say again. So this weekend is an oldies weekend. I promised you an oldies weekend again. I love the oldies weekends, and it's real. I just love sitting watching the videos and looking at the different fashions, the different tunes, the different cars at the side of the road, how much things have changed in the space of 20 years, even less at times. So tonight I've got you a good mixture. I'm trying to cover all of the province. I don't want to just focus on Belfast or on Portadown or on Coleraine or wherever. I'm trying to pick parades where there's sort of like a good range of bands coming from them. And I apologize to the brass guys. There's maybe not much brass in it. Maybe there's a few brass sneaking in through it. I hope so. I hope so. got three. I've got half of the Derry Parade actually tonight. So we've got 3 of the clips. There's 6 clips in total from the Derry Day Parade in 1991, which are really good. So we're going to do 3 tonight and 3 tomorrow night, because otherwise we'll be here half the night. So let's start off. We're going to go back to 1993 and see if any of you remember, in that year, Easter Monday Parade was in Banbridge. And I actually remember this year. It was freezing, absolutely freezing. But this is the first of, I think I've got 3 clips here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, 3 clips. This is the first of 3 clips from Banbridge in 1993. So we'll intersperse them throughout the show. So this is the first of them. Well, let's do our usual. Name the bands as you see them, because I don't have any band names for these. So let's all see who we recognise. Enjoy this one, 1993. didn't know we were back. There's a few bands in that there. I thought that was a 9-minute clip. No, 4-minute. It was only a 4-minute clip. I thought that was a 9-minute clip. Oh my goodness. I do apologise. Mike Batten Memorial there. Freda Ballin Rad, Red Hand Defenders Portadown Defenders as well. Red Hand Defenders Portavogie as well. So I've never seen that Mike Batten Memorial. So that's one from Banbridge. I'd never seen them. Twice they were on that clip, and both times they were playing. So were they Blood and Thunder? Were they Melody? What were they? I don't know. Someone tell me. I need to know these things. Right, where are we going to go now? We are going to go to Londonderry, to the Maiden City. This is roughly about a 10-minute clip, 9:42. And it's by one of the first guys who I knew sort of doing handheld videos at that stage, Derek Williams, Devil, as everyone knows him. This is his clip from Derry in 1991. So it's the first of 6. We're going to do 3 of them tonight and then 3 tomorrow night. So if you don't see yourself tonight, you might see yourself tomorrow night. Talk about a hook to keep you watching. us back. The thing about it is that what I'm listening to is as we're hearing it, Roy and I are hearing it now. But what I'm watching is what you guys are seeing. So there's like a 15-second delay between us. So I'm hearing music before I see the band, but it also means the band are stopping before I stop watching it. So you have to be really, really careful. So a couple of boys to shout out to, just wait, well, a whole list of ones, right? So I want to give a shout out to Jimmy in Great Yarmouth, Elizabeth in Bellshill, Linda in Castle Rock, Mark in Market Hill, James in Seaford, Aaron Cranston in Canada. Yes, Canada. Aaron, welcome. Hope you're enjoying it. Also to Alicia Dixon Hamilton. She's of the Dixon Hamiltons of Corbett. Brain freeze there. Derek Mackerfelt, Kathy in Greenock, and Sylvia in Nottinghamshire. And also, I want to say best wishes to Eric Oliver of Ballycraigie Owl Boys, who went through a kidney transplant this week. Best wishes, Eric. Speedy recovery. Hopefully, you're out pretty soon. Hopefully, someone has sneaked you in your mobile phone so that you can watch the bands. Get them whipped right up there as loud as you possibly can. Now, that last clip, I just glued to it. I love watching these real old ones. Did you notice all the kids in strings? Why do we not have kids with strings any longer? I can't remember the last time I saw kids doing string in Derry Day. And very rarely, actually, on the 12th day as well. I used to love it. It was Ballymena still have them. I love doing the strings of the 12th day. Oh, we used to get dressed up on our Sunday best. We get a new outfit every year and you get allowed to wear it twice. Once for your Sunday school outing and then the next time was the 12th of July. Who else got dressed up like that there for the 12th day? Unless it was whenever I was away and like it's not 2 years ago I'm talking. We got a wee glimpse of a pipe band. I can't remember the last time a pipe band was in Derry. Took a part of the Derry Parade. You don't get that now.
All right. Is that whenever it was all the parades were in black and white?
Did you notice the abundance of Linfield tops in the parade? Though they were stuck onto flags right enough, but per Linfield top is really getting the goat up, isn't it? And the grey meat wagon. Did you see the grey meat wagon sitting beside the fine? Stuck off, and China's joined us. Have you finished? He opened yesterday, so that means he's been late because he's been counting all his money. Now, right, China. Now to our next clip. Our oldest clip. This one is from 1988. So we've had plenty of flip bands up until now, so it's time for a real surge of accordion bands. This is from an accordion bands parade in 1988. It is from Cloughmills, and it is the English accordion bands parade. Unfortunately, English and the clips, but it's their parade. Some super parades bands here, all accordion. So in this first clip, you're going to see Carntall accordion, so Ken Stewart, I hope you're still watching. You're going to see Finnach accordion, Aughackel accordion, Aughafatan accordion, Pali accordion, Ballygelly accordion, and Staffordstown accordion. So a real good clip here of accordion bands, and of course there's even better ones to come in the next clip. But this is real good bands in 1988 when the accordion bands were really strong. English accordion band, Roy. English, no N, but it's probably predictive text or whatever. We'll let you use that as an excuse. Joshua, you would have loved it back then. You were saying about Carntog and by there playing Blaze Away on Nothing But Two Rows. You'll notice the majority of the accordion bands, except for a few spotted here and there, were all two rows. And no word of a lie, I can remember one year, and Ken will confirm this, Carnthog's contest piece for that year was Entry of the Gladiators on mainly two rows. And I'll tell you. And in that period, if you were watching the bands coming up, the judge was down the road, about 200 yards down that road on the left-hand side. So most of the bands, you'll either hear them coming out of their contest piece or about to go into it. Or alternatively, I think that night they were maybe behind the camera. I'm not sure. Adam, yes, most with accordions. See, Derek has joined us. Derek, tell me this. The 1991 parade in Derry Day, did you record that? Because it's got bandsforum.co.uk and I got it off your YouTube channel. Or is that somebody else's recording and you just ripped it? I didn't know whether it was you recorded or not. Now, where are we going to go now? We're going to go back to Derry Day. So let's all go back. Johnny McCann, you're complaining about the number of accordion bands. Did you not notice who was in the last clip of Derry Day? Did you not notice them at all? Tut, 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 tut. Now, let's go to Derry Day. So this is part 2 of 6. We're only going to do 3 parts tonight. So let's see who we can spot in the next section. back, boy. Brian says, new record, Valerie, over an hour without silver. I am so sorry, Brian. Unfortunately, well, you got the intro tune right, but unfortunately, silver bands didn't do that many parades in those days, and they need to do more now. They definitely need to do more, especially up around this part of the world. Was it you? Somebody was saying, I had wrote it down, somebody was saying that we need an hour of silver bands now to make up for this. I can't say that I disagree, I have to admit. Did anybody hear the band at the beginning, the boy shouting, go faster? I don't know how they could have went any faster. More pipe bands. And Adam Murray, you made a really good point. I don't think you see any banners at all now at the parade. I'm trying to think. It's all the wee bannerettes. I can't think I've seen any actual banners. Now, I wonder, is that Is it just convenience sake, or is it to do with the cost of them, or going over that bridge twice? Is it too much gust of wind? So Pollock Young Loyalists on it as well. Pride in Main with the same startup today as they had back then. Well, I suppose it's a good thing. Why change it? And was there something Rangers band? I thought I saw that on one of the side or the bass drums there. I'm writing down all these notes. Any bronze bands? China, for goodness sake. Go you back to counting the money. William, keep watching because Ballyrasheen are bound to be on this. Oh, well, I don't know whether they'll be in the clips tonight or the clips tomorrow night, so you're just going to have to watch both nights. Now, where are we going tonight? We're going to go back to Banbridge. Hopefully we'll see a few more bands in this clip of Banbridge than we did the first one. So this is part 2 of 3, and this is the way back in 1993, the Apprentice Boys Parade, Easter Monday. Another wee short clip there from Banbridge. I'm just sitting here thinking, I'm fairly certain Ballyshean were at that parade as well, because that, Muriel, are you watching, Mummy? That's the day of the bad burger. That's the day of the bad burger, right? So there's a family story in our family where my brother was in the band that day, and he was maybe only 13, 14, 15-ish. And the Ballyshean were in Banbridge. And of course, he had a few drinks at the back of the bus and was sick. And my mum met us all in the town at night. And my brother told her that he was being sick because he had a bad burger. And she believed him. Now, she maintains now she didn't believe him, but at the time, she believed him. Like, I was going, it wasn't a bad burger. It was too much drink. It was too much drink. I was squealing. I was totally squealing. It definitely was. Right, that was the day of the bad burger, Muriel. So that's the year 1993. What age would Charlie have been in 1993? You'll have to figure that one out. Right, so let's go back to Derry. So this is the last of our clips from Derry, or as Mr. Hagan has corrected me, Londonderry, but it's good enough for the Prentice Boys, so it's good enough for me. It's the Prentice Boys of Derry, and this is their parade. In 1991, so 6 clips in total. This is the third one of the 6. That's all we're going to play of them this evening, because the time is 20 past 9. Where is the evening gone? I do not know. But this is another 10-minute clip of the third part of the parade. So hopefully we'll see some more. China says he's never seen a clip of the Prod Boys in Londonderry with the Prentice Boys ever. Anyone help? Have they actually ever paraded, China? Yeah, because I've got lots of videos of you going mad on the hill, but I've never actually seen you parading. Right, so back to Londonderry in 1991. So that was our last. So if your band was in Londonderry that year and you haven't saw them yet, you're just going to have to tune in next week. So William, you and I are going to have to tune in tomorrow night to get seeing Ballyrasheen. And I think I'm in Dunloy in these clips as well. So I must be one of the ones over the next few nights. Now, a wee short treat for you. I happened to come across a band, a load of videos by a band that a lot of you have asked to get seen. So, of course, I had to feature one of these on tonight. Derek Williams, you are the shareholder or the keeper of these clips, and it is Ulster Young Loyalists, Castlewellan. They're obviously playing at an indoor event, but I picked one of them, and this one is them playing Black Bear. Nice wee short clip there of the Black Bear. So 2 more clips to go. The next one we're going to go straight into. Funny, just want to comment. A few people were commenting about the fact that they didn't know that Ulster Hornpipe, Jonathan, it was Black Bear, unless that's a different name for it. Could be. That they didn't know that Derry Day used to be actually always paraded on the 12th of August. It didn't matter whether the 12th of August fell on a Tuesday, a Thursday, or a Wednesday, or when it flipped. The only time it didn't go on that day was when it was on a Sunday. I can remember it whenever I was in secondary school, but I don't remember ever parading on it during the week. So that means it stopped sometime in the late 80s, Davy. Is when that would have stopped, I think, but I wouldn't be exactly sure. Maybe someone else knows, but I definitely do remember it. I wasn't in a band at the time, so I would have been watching, so secondary school sometime. Now, let's go back to Clough-Mills. Oh. Wait till you see these for Penny Johnson, I hope you're still watching, and I hope your nephew is watching so that he can give you a run of slagging and look out for you in this one. So a few bands here, again, some really, really good bands. Killycoogan, Eden Accordion, and that's Red Eden this time. Dunloy Accordion, of course, are magnificent. And then Starnaga for all of those ones who've been asking for Starnaga. Just happened to notice, did you see the size of Bruce's True Blues in that Derry Day video? And the preceptor walking behind them were in rows of 4. Or the club walking behind them were in rows of 4. Like, you don't see that nowadays. And also Cheek of York Tobermoor Accordion Band, who no longer are with us. Adrian says he remembers having to phone in work sick to go to the parade. I was only at school. So here is the English Parade in 1988. I was only a wee young pup here. bring up last clip. Where did the time go? Thank you all for watching as always. I've been glued to the clips as much as you guys have. Penny Johnson, after all you're asking about Kelly Coogan, and I play Kelly Coogan, and you don't even recognise. I don't know what I do with you guys, honest to goodness. So, last parade, or last clip of the evening. Thank you all for joining me. Join again tomorrow night at 8 p.m. for more oldies for the next 3 of our Dairy Day. And then what we're going to do, we're going to have clips from Dervick, from the UVF Regimental, Kavanagh Lake, East Bank, Kamalachi Long Star, all because it should be their parades tomorrow night. And then we're going to have a little bit of the Pride of the Mains parade, a little bit of Sharpshooters, the last 3 remaining clips of Dairy Day. So loads tomorrow night. Unfortunately, probably not very much brass bands, but we'll make up for it another week. We'll put extra ones in for the next weekend, so we will. But don't forget to join us tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. In the meantime, we're going to go back to Bambridge and watch the final part. Though I have to say it's been a very disjointed parade. I've kind of got a bit confused about where we were and where we weren't because the camera kept moving about quite a bit. But see you all tomorrow night, and keep the foots to the myth, boys. We're coming to the tune.
It was when England's glorious sun in 1688 was overcast with treason's cloud and popery stood late, that up arose her Protestants, the peasant and the peer, and vowed the chain of perjure James that they would not dainty wear. They sought them out a prudent chief to guide their ardent zeal, to lead them on that victory might bless their flashing steel. And who so fit to guide that host in all its bright array as William, Prince of Orange, ere he landed at Torbay? Then up arose the mighty chief and left his native shore, and rode upon the stormy waves our freedom to restore. Upon his flag was blazoned forth, high fluttering o'er the main, that our religion and our laws he ever would maintain. 'Twas then in gallant style he stood upon the vessel's prow, with victory on his flashing sword and wisdom on his brow. And tens of thousands greeted him upon his natal day, when he, our glorious Orange chief, first landed at Torbay. Come, brethren of the Orange bond, a bond ne'er to be riven. Whene'er we give great William's name, a bumper must be given. For if you'd fire a fou de joie to him who victory won, come prime and load and see you give charge unto your gun. The eloquence of bumpers full, there's nothing can surpass. There's not expresses kindred soul like friendship's social glass. And thus we give our song and toast with 3 times 3 huzzah, the memory of King William and his landing at Torbay. The memory of King William and his landing at Torbay.